So as you can see here, I don't have a CB radio. I do have gum though, from Minty Fresh Breath, that lasts for hours. What's up, peeps? It's your boy. No, it isn't. I hate people that say that, just FYI. So, today I want to talk about CB radios. Do CB radios still matter? Do they exist? Of course they exist. What a stupid thing to ask. But I guess the biggest question is, are CB radios worth it anymore? I don't have one. I haven't had a CB radio for probably 5 or 6 years now. I can't remember the last time I used one, nor the last thing I said. I have a weird feeling with something about not having any underwear on. I don't know why. CB radios were huge back in the 70s and the 80s, even the 90s, early 2000s. For 40 odd years, every truck driver had a CB radio, and at times they were a good tool. A lot of the modern CB radios came with a weather band, which told you the weather. But since the inception of smartphones and the prevalence of more creative and different types of apps, do we even really need a weather band on a CB radio anymore? I don't think we do. We have Google Maps to tell us what the traffic's doing. You can zoom in to any city or anywhere that you are or are going and find out. Same thing with Waze. Waze is a great app to find out if there's any police ahead, what the traffic's doing, etc., etc. And as far as a weather band goes, well, we have things like WeatherBug and AccuWeather, things like that to tell you what's going on. Also, most states that I deal with, they have their own DOT website that tells you what roads are closed, what the conditions of those roads are, and it just doesn't feel like there's a need for CB radios anymore, other than talking at your buddies. While we're driving, a lot of drivers communicate with their lights. Side note, if you are a truck driver or becoming a new truck driver, and it's dark out, and a truck is coming over to pass, don't flash. Stop flashing. Because what I'm doing is I'm looking in that other mirror to see about where my distance is, and then your high beams come on and flash me in my eyes, and I hate it. That's not the kind of flashing I enjoy. These are the kind of communications we have as truck drivers. We can let each other know what we're doing and if it's safe to come over. When I had a CB radio, the last time I did, there was nothing. I was trying to communicate with drivers. Hey, you know, Swift, or hey, JER, Huff and Stuff. Do you have your, you know, you got your radio on? Basically meaning, you have your CB radio on? Nothing. Or a lot of the times it was just nonsense, especially in truck stops. The fake arguments that would happen in truck stops, it was just infuriating. Most of the time, I just spent with it off. I would drive down the road with it, and it would remain silent most of the time. Every now and again, while you're passing someone, you get somebody talking, and they'd be overmodulated, overcompressed, and it would just be a lot of yelling about nothing. No one helps anyone anymore out here. When I first started, you started to see that sort of taper off a bit, where truck drivers were helping each other and, you know, letting them know what's going on. Obviously, I don't know what's been going on with CB radios for a little while. I'm sure there's still a lot of communication out there, but I just don't need it. If I have to rely on a CB radio to know where I'm going or knowing what's going on ahead, then I'm not as prepared as I should be. Now, that's not to say that using a CB radio is foolish or not a great idea. I think CB radios are still a good tool and a good idea to have if you want one, but you can get by without it. That's basically my personal take on it. I haven't had a CB radio for a long time. I just listen to a lot of podcasts. Whenever I stop or before I even leave, I'm checking weather, I'm checking DOT websites, I'm looking at traffic on Google and Waze, Google Maps and Waze. So guys, that's pretty much my take on it. I haven't used a CB radio for years. I don't really feel like I've been missing out on anything. I haven't really needed one. I've probably missed out on people calling me a dumbass or a beepity beepity boop or whatever, and that's fine by me. You know, I've got a lot of other tools at my disposal. I've got trucking. There's new trucking apps out now that kind of tell you, you know, where the truck stops are they full, what are the reviews like. All these tools that I can look at, you know, whenever I stop or before I begin. You know, I'll even pull over somewhere and check it real quick to find out what's going on up ahead of me. Obviously, going through Denver, I don't need to know that there's a traffic jam, because it's Denver and there's always going to be a traffic jam. You just got to get through it. You check weather apps before you leave the house. Okay, it looks like it might snow, so I'm going to prepare myself mentally. Hey, I might run into something. There's always going to be DOT signs on the side of the road telling you these things. I don't need to know that there's a 5-car pileup ahead of me. I also don't need to be told that the truck driver doesn't have any underwear on. Not something I want to think about. So I want to know what you guys think. CB radios are cool, admittedly, okay? It's really, they're neat, and they've come a long way since I first got into it. I had a Cobra 29 LTD, but now they've got different types of displays, and there's all kinds. You can put, you know, antennas on them, on the truck, so you can communicate with the new Tesla that's in space. It's just awesome how cool they are. You know, they're a little techy. You can take them to different shops and get them worked on and tuned up and all that stuff. It's cool. I like them. But I never had it on because the only people that would talk on it were mostly not saying anything of any importance. And anytime I did need to, you know, talk to somebody, hey, what's going on up ahead? Or hey, come on over, so-and-so, it would be dead silence. So why even bother? Besides, now I have somewhere to put my gum. So I want to know what you guys think. If you're a new driver, I'd assume you'd use one, because why not? You've never had one in a truck before, so why wouldn't you use it? They're cool, I get it. But for the rest of you guys who have been driving, what do you think? Are you using CB radios? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know in the comments up above. Yeah, scroll above my video, because nobody knows where the comments are on videos. When they say video, comment on the video down below. Yeah, I know where it is. So I'm going to start putting my comments above my video. Just type it in the address bar and then hit enter and I'll receive it. So anyways, guys, let me know. I'm actually curious to know who still uses them. And are they good? Am I missing out? Am I being stupid? Let me know that too. Am I being an idiot? Let me know if I'm an idiot. Really. I really want to hear about this. Anyways, guys, hope you're well. Peace!